Oh hey, it's Numbly with Game of the Week, and I just wanted to make this video um, just to kind of address how I feel about um, Tribe 9 going EOS in November. Um, so I didn't see this coming, but at the same time I feel like I should have. I'm just gonna read the I'm just gonna read the end of service announcement that they posted on Steam. It says, "Thank you for continuing to play Tribe 9. We regret to inform you that service for Tribe 9 will be terminated on November 27th, 2025. Since the game's launch, the development and operation teams have strived to provide excellent service and improve player experience. However, after careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to end the game's service. We are unfortunately unable to deliver Chapter 4 of the story, which we had previously announced. We apologize for the sudden nature of this announcement to our players. Information regarding the service termination schedule and any related procedures will be made through in-game notices and on the official website." So this means that we're probably not going to get any more Steam updates regarding this stuff. Regarding future updates and new content, as of 5/14, like 4 days ago, all scheduled updates and new content releases have been cancelled. Additionally, new features, adjustments, and well-known issues previously announced via in-game notices will not be implemented, which means they're not going to do any more bug fixing, we're not going to get any events, it's just going to be on life support for the next 6 months. Regarding unreleased characters, with the termination of service, the addition of Inosuke Akiba and Saizo Akiba to the game, which were originally scheduled on the roadmap, will also be cancelled, which means we'll not be getting those two other characters despite them showing them off and them looking relatively completed. Due to this change, the consumption of paid Enigma entities used to unlock ARMS support and advanced support, as well as to purchase contract levels for the support contract, Revenio, where Saizo Akiba's skin can be acquired, will be refunded. So that's good at least. They're giving money back for the skins for the characters that'll never come out. Refunds for paid Enigma entities will commence after the support contract Revenio ends. So after it ends, that's when they'll give the money back. I don't know if we're going to get another support contract after that. I doubt we will, considering probably not going to get any more content. Purchases of items within the app or through the web store. As of 4 days ago, paid Enigma entities and daily passes will no longer be available for purchase. Enigma entities will continue to be available for use even after. We hope that you will continue to enjoy Tribe 9 despite the short period of time before service ends in November. So, yeah. Game dead, basically, which really sucks. So, the reason why they're shutting down, as far as I could find online, was that Akatsuki Studios or something wasn't making enough money on the game. I don't play the game enough anymore. I kind of moved on from it. I became a patch player, you know, where you basically come back, you do the new content, you roll on the new banner with whatever free currency you had left over from the last patch, and then basically you finish the story and you check out till next patch. That's kind of how I put the game in maintenance mode. That's why there wasn't any more Tribe 9 content. There was just nothing for me to do, so there was nothing for me to record and show, which sucks because like the story of the game is quite good. I really liked how like in the Danganronpa style it was, like even with like the purple blood or the pink blood depending on how your color vision works. I really hope they put out like a comic book or an anime short, just kind of like showing the rest of the story, maybe showing what they had planned. That would be really nice. I kind of had this theory the whole time that the blonde girl was a robot as well. That anytime somebody was killed in this game, that they're actually dead, and then Zero or whoever it was giving robots back. So the blonde chick, I felt like she was a sleeper agent who probably who was watching us for Zero. I felt like she died in the prologue along with the redhead. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting names. It's just it's been a while since I've actually played. So apart from the story though, like it really sucks for the players who paid money, especially the ones who paid money for skins for past characters who won't be refunded. That's just down the toilet, and that sucks. It also sucks for people who made content around the game. I know there was another channel who put out I think it was like 4 or 5 videos a week specifically about Tribe 9 for like weeks at a time, and I feel really bad. For me, it's also kind of bad because I'm a very, very small YouTuber. I only have 85 subs. And I'm also a variety channel, and when you're a variety channel, it's really hard to build a subscription base, because you can't really secure yourself into a niche, because the moment you start playing a game, and if people start liking it and they subscribe, then you move out of that niche, they're no longer interested and they unsubscribe, which is fair play, right? When you're a variety gamer, you have to gain subscribers based on personality. However, there is always something great about finding a game and making a guide for it, or a top 10 list, and it becomes an anchor video, which means that even if you're done with that game, it will still bring in new viewers to your channel, so that they can see the channel and maybe see your other variety stuff and stick around. The Tribe 9 videos for me were those anchor videos. So the Madame Bonnet's Roses, the Tips videos, the Darkness Lamentations, those videos got people into the channel that could see my other content. And now that this game is dead, no one's going to search for those videos anymore, which means I've basically lost a stream in of new views, which sucks, right? Now I'm just gonna have to find another game, whether it be a new game or an old game that's still being played by a lot of people, and just find a new anchor video. But like leaps and bounds, comparatively to all my other content on the channel, the Tribe 9 Madame Bonnet's Rose video has like 6,300 views, I think, as of recording this, which is 100 times more views than some of my other videos get. So that really sucks. I was really looking forward to just having that video up, and it continuing to kind of flagship for the channel for a little bit, until I found another niche video that could also bring in views. So that hurts, But moving on from me, it kind of makes sense that the game went under, right? For multiple reasons. One, the amount of content that we were getting between patches was not enough, like at all. And when you consider the like flagship content that was supposed to keep us interested, like XB or the music mini game. The music mini game was a lot of fun, but there's only so much you can play of it, especially since it costed boosters to get anything from it. XB was completely automated and completely pay to win, which felt really, really bad. And like apart from that, what else did you have to do throughout the week? Was your dungeon, right? Your deep dungeon? I don't even remember what it was called, but like you would go in and like you'd kill 30 or so enemies, you'd kill the last boss, you'd get your reward, and then you'd have to go back in again so that you could farm your chest cap for your currency. And it was not fun. It was just not fun. It wasn't. It was not enough to get me to open the game even every week anymore. So like I said, I played on content. I played during patch. The last patch was really entertaining. I kind of hated the tentacle boss, but you know, it is what it is. And I don't know. I guess they just couldn't make enough money with it. They couldn't keep players in the game, despite the combat's like pretty decent. Like I don't know if people were put off by the pixel art of the overworld, but I don't know, man. I think there are other things that were like put into factor as well, like the really bad free currency debacle that they had at the start of the game, where like currency had been cut by like 90% or something like that from the beta. But I feel like they did well in kind of like giving back currency that one time so that they could kind of make up for it. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. I feel like at the end of the game they were giving away too much free currency. Between patches, if I played for like 2 weeks between patches, I would have enough to like do like 10 pulls on the next banner. And while that is awesome, that's not a way to run a business, you know? Like, you kind of want to, and it sucks to say it this way because it's going to sound greedy, you kind of want to make it so that your players can only free pull a character on every second banner, kind of thing. Otherwise, people have to open their wallets. And I know that sucks to say, but like from a business perspective, if you want your game to be profitable, you have to paywall some things. And I feel like they didn't. I feel like they were in a position where they couldn't make enough people happy, because if they paywalled more stuff, people would have gone off the deep end on Steam again. If they didn't paywall enough, then you know they're not making money and they can't keep the game up. So that's kind of my thoughts on the game. I've been kind of rambling for about 15 minutes. I'll try and chop it down a little bit. But so, what are your opinions? Do you think they didn't charge enough? Do you think that, you know, that the game was just kind of destined to die because of how full the market is with other gacha games right now? Do you think the pixel art overworld was detrimental to the game stylistically? I thought it was beautiful myself, but yeah, it all kind of really sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up here. If you're a channel subscriber who joined me because of Tribe 9, I'm very grateful that you're still here, considering I haven't done Tribe 9 content in a while. I'm going to continue to do variety content. and hopefully, I can find a couple more anchor or niche videos to put out that will, you know, continue to bring in viewers. And yeah, just in general, I've said this before. I'm one guy who records in my free time, and I still manage to, put up a video 6 nights a week, 7 if I have something interesting to put up on Sunday, and just thanks for watching if you're watching, and thanks for just for hanging out with me. Um, Sad to see the game go. I've been Nombly with Game of the Week, and I guess this is me saying farewell to Tribe 9. Thanks for watching.